But when you open your wardrobe, you should feel excited. So if you've got things from the past lurking there, they're just going to drag you down. It's time to declutter them. 17 pieces I refuse to wear summer 2026. They will date me, and dating me ages me. I can do without that. Here are some easy swaps to update our looks. My first item is dresses or tops with a ditzy print. Now often, or even just a floral print, that are cheap. These are often on a black background. That black and colour doesn't work. It's incongruous. Black needs to be with a neutral. Often those materials are a little bit unstructured. Sometimes it's just a big garment as well. I have really come to the conclusion that I do not like florals. I tend to wear instead stripes, polka dots, or just plain. Except there is an exception I have got to show you, because sometimes it is just about, I adore it, I don't know why I adore it, I just love it, and then that's a win. So my exception is Boden. They do florals beautifully. The reason? It's not a black background, it's on a coloured background. We've got green, the green anchors it. This is last year, I'm afraid. It's not cheap because it's not colour on black. It's a structured material, it's cotton, it's got shape, it's got a belt in the middle here as well. I wore this on a cruise ship on Sunday, and you know, I have to say though that restroom chat, an awful lot of us were in Boden dresses. So if you're thinking about your summer, where you're going to go, and you need something a bit up to date, Boden dresses. I'll link a few in the description box. But you see what I mean? So different from this flimsy material, the ditzy print that's on a harsh dark background. Also, florals on white aren't brilliant either. White capri jeans. These even say capri inside. I kept these for a few years thinking, oh, they might come back in fashion. Honestly, even if they do, I don't think I'm going to wear them. They're filling up space. Look at that narrow little leg there. This is saying 2013. They wrinkle across the thigh, they wrinkle around the bum, and they're tight around the waist. They're never comfortable. What do I wear instead now? Wide leg trousers, and I'm loving linen wide leg trousers. Now here's an example of some wide leg linen trousers that I have had 15 years, I would say, maybe even more, from Next, and they are still going strong. I've worn them for work for years. I wore them in Thailand for work as well. They just go on and on. Now the trousers I'm getting these days in linen tend to be from Lintico. The Leon ones, lovely trousers, and you love them as well, so I will link those in the description box. They have a variety of colours, and I've got them in blue and I've got them in white. Good old neutrals. These only make my rear look huge as well because of the narrowing of the leg. Gem encrusted sandals. This reads jewellery on the feet. It's very 2011. It's quite costumey, and all that detail draws the eye down and away from your outfit. Much better to have a clean, strappy sandal. Now I have said that these aren't on trend, or they're out of date. How can a classic sandal like that be out of date? This is the Toms. It's comfortable. I've never had to wear it in. It's always been comfortable. As soon as I put it straight on my feet, I've got them in black as well. I'll link them down below, and I do not believe they're out of date. End of that one. Back to trousers, and I've got some narrow leg here. Again, it's the same thing as before. It feels very old-fashioned on. It looks old-fashioned in the mirror. I don't feel comfortable. The legs even feel tight. Lovely animal print, but I have got an awful lot of wear out of them. This is very 2016 through to 2019 energy. So basically any trouser that narrows down at the ankle, comes in like that, I am just absolutely not comfortable with. They do not feel or look right. Let the brands know we are relevant. We're a channel for the over 50s, over 60s, over 70s. Let's let the world know we need to be listened to. We want clothes and styles for us that aren't going to make us look frumpy. Cold shoulder tops. Well, I haven't got any to show you. This is one I've had in the past. If you have got cold shoulder tops in your wardrobe and you love them, carry on wearing them, but they are very, very 2018, 2019. Instead, I look for a beautiful neckline. Hey, how about this? Lintico top. You guys have loved this when I've worn it in the darker blue. Available in the darker blue still, as well as some other colours. I couldn't resist getting it in another colour. But you see, beautiful neckline rather than a trend such as a cold shoulder. Talking about obvious out of dates, if you've got a waterfall cardigan in your wardrobe, I think that was about 2010. Really. By now it'll be so old, it will have lost its shape as well, and those waterfall bits at the front will have even got even longer. So no, that's a go. And not only that, they're often with wafts of material that cascade and hide your shape and hide your body. Peplums, no, they're not really around at all. They tend to be a trend item. You get peplums in trend and then you get them out of trend. And at the moment, we're not seeing them. They're designed to solve a problem. If you've got a belly, you're worried about your belly, it's often sold as a solution. I say in my video sometimes a peplum is the answer. If that is not a problem for you, it is an item that actually has got a bit of a trend to it and can be dating. Tunic tops, they were designed for one purpose, to go over leggings. Well, we're not wearing leggings now, so why do we wear a tunic top? They'll often come with a floral design as well. They'll often be quite cheaply made. They'll often have a big drooping shapeless neck. If you want a longer top, wear an oversized shirt. Wear one with a tail even. Have it undone. Have a ribbed t-shirt underneath. Have that undone shirt over the top. Make it vertical stripes. That's much more elegant and up to date. Now this is personal, but the wrong colours, and your wrong colours are going to be different from my wrong colours. The colour I'm wearing is a right colour for me, or you can see that that one is a wrong colour for me. Also, look, it's got that ditzy print in it, which I really don't get on with. I haven't got anything to show you here, but bejeweled flip-flops. That was very 2020. Instead, if you want a current shoe that's a flip-flop style or a casual poolside shoe, it's jellies. That's what's going strong at the moment. Another shape out of date, shark bite hem. Very 2017. Whether it was a dress or a top, very attractive at the time. I admired other people in the office that were wearing them. Where did you get the old top? Really unusual, love it, and so on. And I went out and bought the same. It was great for 2017. It is not great for 9 years later. Instead, look for a clean, straight hem. Don't even go for asymmetrical unless you're actually trying to hide a belly, because asymmetrical can be a shape that will actually date. Very chunky jewellery. Do you remember the jewellery that twisted and you could make it your own by twisting it into shape? Long strand, we often brought them back from abroad, sold in markets. Very handy at the time, loved them at the time, but very 2018, 19, 2020. Instead, look for fine jewellery. My earrings today, an example here, look, a little fine jewellery. My little simple necklace here, it's not competing with the neckline of my top. Summer jewellery needs to be edited down. You don't want something big in that heat. Less is more. Trousers that look like pyjamas, wide-legged, big prints, flowy material, very 2020. They were sold to us as the smart summer casual trouser. Well, no, look here, you see we've got a floral print on a dark background, a black background. You can see it looks cheap. Keep them as pyjamas. Wear them in the garden. The wide brim hat. Now, yes, it does hide the sun, but we tend to be going this year now for a slimmer brim, more of a bucket shape up. Now I've just got one from Uniqlo, which I adore. Much more me, especially as I'm smaller and more up to date. Suits UK better as well, and it's going to suit going abroad. Also, you haven't got the big bulk at the back that's getting in the way of a deck chair. And really, and the whole silhouette becomes about the hat. That's all you see, the hat. Now, this was never a trend, but it was in my wardrobe and I got rid of it. Layered tops that add bulk. I bought it probably in a market or a boutique. Looked pretty. It made me look bigger. So anything that makes you look bigger, that adds bulk, really needs to go, especially in the summer where we're slimming down our look by wearing less. So we want our body to look less. We're not bulking up like we do in the winter in big knits and bulky coats. Summer clothes need to avoid adding bulk to us. They need to be more skimming. Lots of dresses have got some kind of front gathering here, a little knot here, and it's shaped all around the chest. That was very 2018, 2019 actually. Probably earlier too. And if you've got those lurking in your wardrobe, time they went as well. Necklines that have just got floppy. The material's unstructured, and so it hasn't held its shape over the years, or maybe it has. You know, grey t-shirt here, love it, love the colour, always suited me. But the neckline has just got too floppy. The neckline should be doing something deliberate. Either it's a crew neck because it's fashionable, whether it's flattering or not, or it's a statement neckline here, or it's a V-neck drawing the eye down. Maybe you could say that for here as well. Maybe it's a boat neck drawing the eye across the shoulders. It needs to have shape, doing a job. And anything that's lost its shape is no longer doing anything. Now, every one of those was a purchase at the time. I considered it in some way. Either it was on trend, it was fashionable, I thought it suited me, I thought it would do a job. As you get older and wiser, trends change and fashion changes, and what we see in a garment changes. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're going to go and declutter from your wardrobe today. What have you found lurking? Could be something I've mentioned or something not. Love to know, because you could jog me or others in the audience to think, actually, yes. Or others in the community think, yes, that's a good idea. Yes, that needs to go as well.